have mortgage needs and are looking for someone who will work hard for you, please stop by and see me. We offer conventional as well as all types of government loans, VA, FHA, and rural development. And if your work hours make it hard to visit us in person, we have a mobile app we can share with you so you can apply anytime, even nights or on the weekend. Just give us a call and we'll promptly make our mobile app available to you. We are a community bank that cares about personal relationships, and we want to get to know you, whether we do it in person or online. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
I'm Jamie Summers with your Main Street weather forecast. Well, 70% chance of rain today with a high of 78 tonight. We're looking at a low of 67, and the rain continues tomorrow. A 55% chance of rain and a high of 81. Now, it looks like Thursday we're going to clear up a little bit and have some sunshine, but the temperatures are going to stay in the lower 80s, so we should have a great week ahead.
It's been said that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's. If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers. Learn more at parkinson.org or call 1-800-473-4636.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
Hello and welcome to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. Also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on YouTube at Main Street. At Main Street Media McMinnville. And we're on Facebook at the Radio WBMC 97.7 FM page. I see Connor in the booth today. Connor, how we doing?
Not too bad. How about you, Jeff?
Oh man, I'm here. As usual, I'm here. I settled in. Yesterday was the first back into sports in the afternoon, show in the morning, and now it's like, I know it, here we go.
Yeah.
Because we had a soccer game last night, Hay Middle School soccer. Congratulations. Sally Wilmore, first win of her coaching career, 3-0 over Coffee County. You can read about it on the Main Street Journal right now. Go get a subscription. I mean, right now, we're about to just run through sports. We got golf. I'm going to have golf stories. I just got Noon Rotary Golf on there yesterday. Talked about Luke Saldana and his trip to Texas, Jacoby O'Donnell, and he just got back from Alabama. We're going to have a ton of sports news. Nunley's cranking out news now that he's back. I mean, goodness gracious.
And I'm offering a limited time deal.
Okay.
For Main Street Journal.
Yeah.
Buy 2, get 0 free. It's a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
Buy one for yourself.
Hey, and if
your grandmother.
Yeah, hey, if you're a business and you want to help, and you want to help all your employees out as they go in, because look, you're a business owner. All your employees, they probably have kids. Their kids play sports. They're going to want to read about their kids. We actually do have discounts for like employee bundle pricing. So if you're like, hey, if you're a bank out there or something like that, got 20, 30 employees, want to give them all a subscription, hit us up. We can help you out on that. But anyhow, let's dive into it, man, because we got a guest here. He actually brought me a Diet Coke this morning. My guest brought me a Diet Coke.
See, that's nice.
That was fantastic.
First, you're getting McDonald's cookies.
Yep.
Next, you're getting drinks.
Yeah. I mean, what next? I have no clue. I mean,
so when you get the card, just let me know.
Yeah. Can I start just making requests at this point?
When you have Chris Chalfant on, there's a brand new F-150 Raptor out there in the parking lot, little bow on it. They're like, hey, we got this to the most entertaining person here. You run out there.
Yeah.
And then I'm the one with the keys.
Fair. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You drive me around, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'd chauffeur you.
Okay. You chauffeur me in the chauffeur.
But whenever we get pulled over, we'll switch seats real quick.
Hey, as long as who's carrying the insurance on the Raptor?
Main Street Media.
Even better. Hey, let's get into the Simmons 2 cents and make sure we have a little bit of Nickelback for you today too. But let's get that quick because I got a guest with him. Don't want to cut him short. It's pretty simple with the Simmons 2 cents today. We're back to school. Here's what I would say about going back to school is, and we're gonna, and I had Kevel on yesterday. Gonna have Jamison Bolden on today. Is make sure you're getting something out of this when you're going to school. You're going to be in there for 180 days. There are educational offerings in this county that can get you a long way. Cavill, business owner, Jameson's pharmacist. There's classmates that I have that we're going to have on later that have went into a financial sector. All these different things that people have done. Or you got somebody like me who went and has now become a broadcaster. There's different ways to succeed, and you can succeed just through coming out of Warren County. I promise you can. I went through there. I've been in that same building with some of the same teachers. Not very many anymore. Thankfully, I think they retired after they had to teach me, for the most part. But but there are a lot of great teachers out there. There's a lot of good educational value you can have here. One thing I would say, at some point, make sure you kind of start figuring out who you want to be and what you want to do. Otherwise, I won't say that you don't need. This is the one that I want to say. You're good in school. You got to finish high school. Finish high school if you're out there, kids listening. In fact, you shouldn't be listening right now. You should be working or in school.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. They're in school.
Doing listening.
Yeah. What are you doing? Get on there. Yeah. Teachers now, welcome back to the show. I know y'all. Yeah. I know y'all missed me all summer, but welcome back on your dead periods. I appreciate seeing you here. I'll say this much: until you know what you want to do, though, college. Take the free rides. Yep. Go to those community colleges.
Tennessee Promise, man, it's a good deal.
Yeah, you don't go out there and start getting into mountains of debt when you don't know what you're going to do with it. That's the one thing that I've learned. And Jameson and I'll be able to talk about this. I went to college and ended up getting a business degree. Had no idea what I was going to use it for. Ended up paying 8 years of college 8 years of tuition debt, trying to figure out what I was going to end up doing, and then I ended up doing a job that I could have gotten with a high school degree. That being said, glad I still went to UT, had a good time there. Jameson, on the other hand, he'll be able to tell you that he knew he was going to be a pharmacist pretty early, because I remember him taking organic chemistry and all that, and I was like, hey, this guy knows he has that. A secondary part of this that I want to say on all this, don't ignore those trade schools, man. Oh, my goodness.
TCAT and any of those programs there.
Yes.
We're so shorthanded right now on technical labor.
Yes.
It's insane.
Do not ignore those. In fact, the Megatronics programs that we have here, Warren Connect, the different ways in which you can learn and get to and now I know Warren Connect's more like that, but there are so many opportunities for you. Don't ignore them because they're not mainstream.
And I know our high school, and I think quite a few high schools in Tennessee are relatively lucky because we've got TCAT, and they offer those courses in high school.
Yes.
So if you know that's what you want to do, take advantage of that.
Kill it right now. Do it right now. Be able to, when you turn 18, be ready to get into like some kind of apprenticeship, and by 1920, go make the bank, boys.
Yeah.
Buy the bank.
And that's the other thing is most advanced level math classes aren't going to apply to you. Yeah. You know what will? Economics.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention to those economics classes.
You're going to want to know. You want to know the economics. You're going to. You might as well make sure you pay attention in the government as well. But a lot of, like he said, personal finance. Take your personal finance course. Make sure that you know how to handle your money in a good way. I mean, just like I said,
or you'll end up working in radio like I am.
You'll be like me and Connor out there. But again, too. But if you're out there and you're thinking, man, I really want to get in. Like I really want to be a plumber, but nobody wants me to do that. I'm like, I promise you right now, everybody, a lot of people are looking for you right now. Need you. I'm telling you, electricians, plumbers. I mean, Sullins has made this point a lot. We've made this point on other shows. Whatever you're trying to be, once you figure out what you're trying to be, work to it as quick as and work to it and take advantage. Because I tell you, man, between the dual enrollments that they have now, I think I heard Chad say on his show last night, his daughter's going to graduate with like 57 hours of college. I mean, she's basically going to graduate with an associate's degree.
She's got 3 hours left to complete an associate.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
whether you're academically inclined, you're skill-based inclined, if you're somebody that just wants to get through school and wants to go and wants to take advantage of your own time and wants to go and take that Warren Connect class, there's so many options for education in this town. There's no excuse for avoiding it. on that. That being said, let's hit the Nickelback.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me.
Don't be the blind man and not know at all. I'm not saying, I'm not talking to the 14-year-old. Connor, we're talking to the 18-year-olds. We're talking to those ones that just that are posting, that their parents are posting my baby's first day.
Yeah.
For y'all, it just got serious. Don't be the blind man and have no plan. I'm not saying you have to have it all figured out, but have some plan right now. Take it from me. Take it from me. All I heard my entire middle school, high school career, oh, man, you're great in school. We're going to put you in the academic path. We're going to put you into college. You got to go to college. But I never had any kind of real, what do you want to do? Okay, we'll just do this. And I ended up with, and granted, like I said, I ended up with a business degree, but I'm back where I'm in, and I've used that in some aspects. Start making a plan right now. Don't be a blind man and go through this entire senior year and not have any clue by the time you walk off that stage what you were even doing this past year.
Even if it is just an idea of what you want to do, still if you think you want to go to college, do the 2 free years.
Do the 2 free years.
And figure it out.
Yep. But I mean, yeah, this is dream time, man. This is the time where you really get to dream. I mean, a lot of aspects. Connor and I will tell you. Connor's 26. I'm 39. You're gonna have some times where those dreams get crushed.
Yeah.
But right now, there's not a time to be having great. These are when you have the loftiest of goals. I want to be this. I want to try to do that. Start it right now. Start it right now. Don't be blind. Don't be blind to the fact that you, in some aspects, or especially those seniors, that you're in that. This is your, maybe in some aspects, your first chance. Just take those first steps towards something right now. Make it worth it. I think everybody's going to have a great school. I hope everybody has a great school year. For those students today, they'll have a good time, enjoy it. But for those seniors, start really starting to take this serious, because it's going to be over before you think. And then you're going to be out here like me and Connor. We're going to try to figure out how to pay the bills.
Me no need smarts for this job.
Hey, when we come back, we'll have Jamison Bolden here on the program on the Simmons Says Show, 97.7 FM.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear words they're saying.
Feel fresh, smooth, and summer ready with hair removal services from Namaste Wellness. Only at MainStreetShopper.llc for up to 50% off. Pair it with deals on gift certificates to Rodeo Rebel Boutique, Crisp Springs Fireworks, and Rica's Tortas Hana for delicious local eats. Local deals, local love. Only at MainStreetShopper.llc.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On the Caney 4 community calendar, there will be a Ribs for Recovery smoke-off at Recovery Fest at the Van Buren Farmers Market Saturday, September 20th. This is free to attend, fun for all ages. So get ready. Tasting tickets will be available for a small charge. Try delicious samples from all competitors. And all proceeds help support the Van Buren Prevention Coalition and its mission to promote healthy choices. They're also raising awareness and celebrating lives in recovery from the drug and tobacco prevention, community recovery efforts, positive, healthy lifestyle choices, connection, fun, and education. So follow them on the Van Buren County Prevention Coalition on Facebook and Instagram. This has been the Caney 4 Community Calendar.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand. Learn about adopting a team from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hello and welcome back to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. Got in there a little bit too early on the Chili Peppers. My bad, Connor. That's all right.
That's all good.
Appreciate you
It's
there.
Chili Peppers. We're just going to talk about California and possibly diddling someone, so it'll be all right.
It's too early, man. It's too early on that. Oh, mercy. Emily Simmons in the comment section says, wow, seeing you two together takes me back to your WCPI show. Oh, that means that Jameson Bolden must be on the show. Jameson, welcome to the Simmons Says show, man.
Jeff, thanks so much for having me, buddy. It's good to be here. Got the tour this morning of the facility.
Yeah, Justin Reed showed you around.
Yeah, everything looks great. I was telling him I haven't been in here since high school, 21 plus years ago, back when Brian Kell was doing things at the station. So really impressive with what all has been done here, and so thankful for you guys to be doing local radio and back doing things here.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to think where we started at to where we're at now, because as it's pointed out, we'd been on radio. This isn't our first time being on radio together. In fact, I showed you the tapes. I was going to try to shock you and bring you the tapes. Oh, you got the shirt?
So it's funny because we
should have wore mine. I still have mine too.
I almost did. It's funny. We didn't talk about anything coming ahead of time, but I was going through the old archives this weekend trying to find this. I don't know if we can see it.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sports Radio 91.3, James. I have mine at the house too. I don't know if I can. You probably can still wear yours. I don't know if I can.
I can still wear it. Yeah, it's it's super cool. I mean, look at this awesome pocket square we had right below that. I mean, we were really cool back then. It's awesome. Actually, had our names on there too. We were fancy.
Yeah, mine says Jeff. They actually spelled Jameson right on yours. That was that. I'm glad for that.
Well, Vicky may have been involved in getting that monogrammed. I can't remember.
She may have.
I think that was that was probably the reason why.
You might be onto something on that. That is probably why mine was Jeff too. She might have got a little nervous. She's like, wait, I don't know. Jeff is it ERY or I would just make it Jeff. And hey, we should throw out that John Jenkins was on there with us too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Another 04 grad.
It's funny. I heard you and your dad talking about that the other day, and I never thought about the spelling of your name being. I always thought that was the right way to spell it.
No. I mean, it's a lot more common now is the ERY version, but no, back in the day, no, it was he botched it completely, messed it up. He's a smart guy until stuff like that happens. Yeah, no, we were on there. In fact, we were talking about this in the break, but Franklin Fisher says, "Good morning, gentlemen." Coach Fisher, man, he's over there having flashbacks. He's like these two guys together.
It's 9:15 or so we're a little bit early. I think we had him around right before lunch.
Yeah.
in world history there in the.
Yeah, it feels like we came out of. Was it right after homeroon?
I believe so. Which was like the third period of the day.
Yeah, because first two periods, we had. I had Spanish for second period for sure, and then went to homeroom. I had Pat Bryan. Who was your homeroom teacher?
Paula Gillespie.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then I think we did go to Coach Fish's room over there in the Charlie Dalton gymnasium.
That's right, the best room in the building. But so yeah, tell them to sit tight. We'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, yeah, we'll be there. We need to learn about them peasants there, Franklin Fisher. For anybody that's taking his class, you know about the pea ants. Man, yeah, we talked about this in the break though, and I'll ask you the same thing I asked Kevel yesterday. Looking at 2025, Jameson, would 2004 Jameson say you're back in Warren County and you're a pharmacist? I think 1 out of 2, maybe.
Definitely 1 of 2 for sure. I don't know. It wasn't one of those things that I always wanted to be necessarily. Mm-hmm. I think it's actually kind of funny that we're hearing the radio because at one time that was sort of the dream. Like we said, we did when you were working at WCPI, we did the show together. We were trying to, I guess, practice a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. You know, we were, I guess we started out for a long time recording those shows.
Yes.
And then eventually we went live and actually took some calls for a few times.
Big Orange, man.
Yeah.
Big Orange Bob called in all the time.
Coach. And even our good buddy Jonathan Hutton called in. I think he was at school at the time at MTSU, I believe. And
I remember one of our biggest snags was getting Rob Nunley to come record the show with us. We were like, oh man.
That's right. We had the standard guy here. Yeah,
the standard guy came in and was like, these high school kids, what do they want? Doing you went to UT. We roomed together at UT as well, and I mean, you have a minor in journalism and electronic media, don't you?
Right. Yeah, it was 18 hours to get a minor, so I did that. And actually, how we met one of our old roommates. Chris Obarski. He was that was his major, and he's anchoring somewhere on the news. I want to say he's in Greenville.
That sounds right.
South Carolina now.
The last time I talked to him, I knew he was in the Carolinas.
Yeah,
and because we've been. I think all of us have been planning on like we're going to all meet back at a UT game one of these days.
Right.
And it's been, I don't know. I mean,
it's still one of these days. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Maybe 07, 08 when we're all actually in like our graduating years and stuff like that, and have the reunion, the 20-year on that one.
Right. It's funny aside on that though. I did actually this past year went to the Mississippi State game and was walking out of Gate 21. And he had been there. That was homecoming.
Yeah,
he'd been there with the alumni band.
Oh,
he was sitting out front. So I ended up actually seeing him, get a picture of him, picture with him. So that was good to see. But anyways, doing that, and then still had that interest in doing it for sure. But before I went to college, sat down. I remember actually was in her home. It was Miss Pat Grissom, our classmate, Jenny Northcutt's mom.
Yep.
She sat down. She gone over a few things, and she basically kind of, I don't know if my parents put her up to it, or she kind of scared me straight, but basically she was like, look, here's the market for broadcast journalists. It's X, Y, and Z, and pretty much there's hard to find jobs. So if you want to do this, you're going to probably have to move to North Dakota, work a few years. And as a guy, you and Kev were saying yesterday, like y'all were all, hey, we're going to graduate. We're getting out of here, never coming back.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I got to be here. You know, we got the family farm. I want to be here. So I was like, nope, this is not going to work. And so the backup, I guess, was I'd always enjoyed going to Stewart's Pharmacy. And mostly to eating and hanging out and talking about ball, but I was like, I could do that with the intent, thinking I was going to work behind the counter for 4 hours and spend 4 hours at the, seats in the dining room talking Pioneer sports with them.
Yeah.
So I thought I may do that. So I went the pre-health route. Anyway, long story short,
became a pharmacist.
Got jobs there, and here we are today.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, you do break the mold when it comes to like people that are always like, I'm going to get out of there and I'm going to be gone and I'll never come back. And I was like, nah, Jameson, I was like the farm. And like I said, you were to me, and we talked about this in the break too, and we've talked about this a lot over the years, is there's a lot of people that grow up on the farm, and I didn't at all. And I'm scared of cows.
I recall.
But I'm sitting out there. But you were never one of the people that was sitting there thinking, I don't want to do this. I want to go find something and get out of this whole business. You were always like, no, this is you. You took a lot of pride in the fact that was something that was built up, and you wanted to make sure that it was taken care of in the next generation of it. It sounds like it is, and I know your brother's a big part of that.
Yeah, well. Brother's still doing it full time here. I guess both our parents really encouraged us to go on to school. And he decided after a couple of years it wasn't for him, so he's back doing it. But yeah, there's certainly still that pride. I think most people that probably grow up in that lifestyle feel that same way. They want to take care of the land and be around it. So it's hard to kick us out, but thankfully took a lot longer than I expected after all those adventures. But like you said, back here now, actually just finished getting our house done out there close to the farm. So we're right back in the thick of it.
All right, man. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about about moving back and what you've experienced and what you get to see now that you're back in Warren County. I want to make sure we thank our sponsors on the Simmons Says show. Hey, can't forget Douglas and Lanier, 474-0044, 811 Faulkner Springs Road. Smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas and Lanier.
Douglas and Lanier.
We'll be right back here on the Simmons Says show with Jamison Bolden, and as we continue our back-to-school class of 04 reunion this week on the Simmons Says program. We'll be back.
I took her out, it was a Friday night. I walk alone to get the feeling right. We started making out and she took off my pants.
Talk Radio, WBMC News is next.
This is Chris of Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, where we believe buying a car should be simple. No hassle, no pressure, just honest deals and friendly service. From test drive to drive home, we make the process easy because our customers come first. Need service? We've got you covered with our complimentary pickup and delivery. Reddick Brown Ford, where the customer comes first and business is done the easy way. Simple, honest, and for you. Visit us in Morrison or online at reddickbrownford.com.
In the Main Street Journal News, Mary and Josh Wanamaker suffered a major loss on July 19th when a tree fell on their home, damaging most of their belongings. Although they were able to safely evacuate with their pets, the aftermath has been emotionally and financially challenging. In response, the local community quickly rallied to help, including a benefit concert organized by musician Easton Adcock and Begonia's owner Seth Davis. Held July 31st on Begonia's patio, the event drew dozens who enjoyed performances by Adcock, Mason Montgomery, Caden Stubblefield, and the Barren Fork Band. Attendees supported the Wanamakers through donations, with all proceeds going toward their ongoing cleanup and recovery efforts. The process has been complicated by Josh's broken leg and has resulted in Mary being required to take leave from her job at Hickory Creek Elementary. The couple, known for helping others in the past, now finds themselves on the receiving end of a powerful outpouring of community support. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
We've all been there. Too much stuff and no place to put it. If you're feeling claustrophobic from the clutter, we're here to help. With more than 60 years serving our area, McMinnville Moving and Storage will come to your home, help you pack up those things taking up space, and move them into our modern, secure, climate-controlled storage units. Moving? Well, whether it's around the corner or across the country, McMinnville Moving and Storage's team of professionals are here to help. Get a quote now by calling 931-473-2805 or see us online at McMinnvilleMoving.com. McMinnville Moving and Storage. We move your memories to your future.
I'm Jamie Summers with your Main Street weather forecast. Well, 70% chance of rain today with a high of 78 tonight. We're looking at a low of 67, and the rain continues tomorrow. 55% chance of rain and a high of 81. Now, it looks like Thursday we're going to clear up a little bit and have some sunshine, but the temperatures are going to stay in the lower 80s, so we should have a great week ahead.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?
All right, hey, we're back on the Simmons Says show. I want to make sure we thank our sponsors on the show, including Reddick Brown Ford, where you can take the short drive on 55 out to Reddick Brown Ford, where they have the largest selection and best prices of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. You can also contact them via ReddickBrownFord.com. The service manager, Jordan, can get your service taken care of. They'll come pick you up. They'll come pick it up, take it out there, fix it up, drive it back to you. They'll come pick you up if you need to. They do all the good things out there at Reddick
It's a
Brown
full
Ford.
service right there.
It is literally full service right there at 5917 Manchester Highway. We love our people at Reddick Brown Ford. Hey, vroom, vroom.
Power stroke power, man.
We love Reddick Brown Ford.
I hear power stroking.
Thank you, Connor.
And I understood too that by coming on the show today, part of the deal this week was Reddit Brown Ford was going to give us a new car.
Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah.
That's what I thought Connor had said.
Yeah, he keeps talking about Raptors, and I was like, "What are you reviewing Jurassic World or something? What's going on?"
It's part of their
here?
Jurassic World promotion.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody who comes on the Simmons Says show, which we know worked on Jurassic World.
Well, on your way
So
home,
do I get my card when I leave? Like a little.
Go out there and say Jeff sent you.
Okay.
Yeah, just go out there and be like, "Hey, I was on the Simmons Says show."
And that applies to everyone who listens too. Go out and tell them Jeff sent you. Where's my car?
If we ever lose the Reddit Brown sponsorship, I'm taking zero responsibility for it.
It's your fault. You let me say it.
I can't turn your mic off.
That's a you problem, not me.
Hey, you're the most valuable person in the building right now.
MVP, man.
I don't disagree. Hey, Stephanie Barnes fan in the comment section says Jameson is meant to be in Warren County. Well, now you are.
That's right. And what's up, cuz? How are you?
Yeah. Let me ask. What's the adjustment been like coming back? Because me and you have had some since you've been back. We've had. Of course, we're always going to gravitate towards talking sports. But what was the most like maybe glaring change? I mean, it's not like you would never have stepped foot in Warren County since you had moved to. I mean, you were over in right beside Nashville, over in Dixon. And everything. Yeah, and that is a hole. We play Dixon Christian.
Oh yeah,
and for Boyd, I'm like, golly. Every time I look at Dixon, I was like, this is 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
Well, 840 helped a little bit with that, but we actually lived in the Charlotte community, which was the north of that. So that road you're on, where Dixon Christian is, there's about 6,000 red lights from the interstate to getting on the road to go to our house. So yeah, that was the most miserable part of the trip. But no, it's been great. It was kind of funny. My wife would vouch that even though we were living there, because my family is so large, we had so many different events.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we were here more, on downtime and weekends than we were there. But it's been good. The kids have been great with it.
How many kids you got now? 7?
Feels like it sometimes. No, I got 4. Got 4.
Don't quiz me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know better. Don't even bother.
I've heard your trick when it came to.
Let me get Alex on the phone real quick.
Play the name game.
I was telling Guthrie that last night. I told him, I was like, why don't you? I was like, if you're not busy tomorrow, just come on. I was like, you be me, you and Jameson. Maybe he'll call in or something.
Well, Emily mentioned WCPI earlier. It was a shame. I think John, our old third partner, is in. I think he's in Texas now. I believe is the last time I talked to him, but it'd have been great to even throw the old sports radio show together here.
If it had been me, you and Jenkins for a reunion show would have been all time, and then y'all would have probably all came and just absolutely given me down the road about. Hey, you remember some of the stuff that you used to say on the radio show? And I know the first one because me and you talked about it. We've talked about it. It was. So you're coaching girls basketball now, Jeff, huh?
Yep.
You've better destroyed the tapes.
That's what I say. Yeah. I don't think your girls want to hear some of those old takes. Do they?
I've come 180.
That's right.
180 on girls basketball after I started coaching, and I'm like, hey, this is a great sport.
On air, at least.
Hey, no,
love hear what he says about WNBA afterwards.
Is he listening to the Shane Gillis breakdown?
That's all he quotes.
Okay, yeah.
I do watch a lot of Shane Gillis.
Plus throws in his own takes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Caitlin Clark.
No, easy now. Hey, well, one thing that Don Lowry Wanamaker just pointed out is we've been mistakenly referring to Jameson as just title? Jameson Bolden. My apologies, Dr. Jameson Bolden.
Oh, no.
She said I tried to get him some of his peaches to call him that, but no luck.
Yeah, I got to give. He's talking about girl sports. Got to give the peaches a shout out. I know Dawn's granddaughter, Maggie Rogers, on my team. We got a 8U Coach Pitt softball team trying to do a little traveling.
A travel team, you say?
Yep.
I mean, because I see there's more in the swag bag.
Well, there is, and so I know one of the things. We were hoping the schedule kind of didn't work out, but I was hoping to get to hang out here with Senor Don for a day.
But, we were hoping that.
Don.
But this thing is still in mint condition.
The McMinnville Mariners.
Yeah, coached by one Don Simmons.
We played on the McMinnville Mariners. Jameson played. I watched.
No.
You always seemed like a watcher. That's why we keep that extra chair in there in the corner.
Yeah.
He
It's one thing to experience it when you're listening.
Yeah.
It's another thing to be in the room with him.
I think I can pause it on Facebook Live, if I need to. But no, Jeff was. I can definitely vouch for Jeff was there. I was pitching one time, and we were in Nashville. And I forgot the team we were playing. Storm, maybe it doesn't matter.
Storm.
But I throw one in there, and the guy barrels it up pretty good. Well, I'm thinking Jeff comes sprinting in from right field towards the infield. I'm thinking, all right, sweet, I got him to pop out. He just missed it. Well, the guy hit it about 300.
Yeah.
It cleared the fence by about a mile. And I'm thinking, I guess you just misread that one. You gave me hope for a second.
I actually
then the guy bat flipped it.
I was running in to get a different glove because I was like, I'm gonna have to come in and pitch here.
There you go. That's about right.
I thought Dad was calling me in to start warming up.
Yeah.
No, well, man, that was Hey, at least we beat the Storytellers that year.
That's right.
We beat them, but nah, man. Again, going back to it, when you came back into town, what were some things that you were like, hey, it sounds like AU softball. Just getting into the sports landscape again. Was that something you wanted to get involved in immediately?
Yeah, no doubt. I like you said, sports always kind of been one of our passions. We've always enjoyed talking about it and being involved with it. I wouldn't say that I always wanted to necessarily coach, but I've definitely enjoyed it, being around the kids and you're coaching high school girls. I'm coaching 7 and 8 year old girls, and this is a whole new learning experience. I never thought I'd be coaching. If I coach anything, it's going to be boys sports.
Yeah.
So coaching these girls is a whole different experience. But it's been great. They listen and do a good job. And that was one of the things, where we were living before. Softball was a huge part of the culture there, and baseball too, for that matter. But everybody was playing it, and when we came back here, there definitely seemed to be a need for more travel experience to kind of get out and see more things. And so we wanted to kind of start them young, because I feel like while you can be over the top and crazy, I was reading a story this week about the Little League World Series. There's a kid who's been playing for like Team USA over in Japan from Florida on this Lake Mary, Florida team.
Yeah.
And so now he's flying back across the world to get back to this Lake Mary team to play tonight against South Carolina or somebody to go to Williamsport. At that point, at 12 years old, you're being a little bit crazy. But I do think you have to kind of get them out there, show them a little experience, in hopes that it turns out to be, Pioneer district and region titles down the road.
Yeah. Again, too, that we've talked about this extensively, and we could have an entire another show. In fact, we probably had to tie Jeff Chisholm into it and a bunch of other people about what we could rehashing and restructuring and all the youth programs of that. But I think that you've offered a really interesting outsider look from an insider, because you got to go out and see it done in a different way and said, hey, man, this isn't, if you do this or if I want to try to do that, it would help out some things. You've had some radical ideas, man. We don't have to dive all into them, but I think the one that both of us have kind of agreed at is to centralize baseball and softball in some way.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, I know you're a big basketball guy. I give you guys a hard time on the Sports Authority being basketball centric. But I do think I think baseball and softball are unique in the way that I feel like for a lot of the areas that maybe Warren County struggles to compete in some sports, those are two sports I think we really could compete at a higher level in. And I think some of them start with our youth leagues. Mm-hmm. I know what I've kind of presented to you, which is what I saw in Dixon County, to their credit, is they had multiple ballparks within the city and then the local surrounding towns, but they were all playing basically the same rules.
Yep.
And what it ended up happening this past year, both the Dixon County High School and Creekwood High School, which we would have been zoned for before we moved back, both their girls went to the state tournament. Creekwood's ended up finishing third and lost to the eventual state champion in the semis. But what they do essentially is they have Morrison and Midway and Centertown and then McMinnville all playing by the same rules as part of like the Warren County Association.
Yeah.
And so we've got kids from playing 5 and 6 competitive T-ball.
Yep.
And then 7 and 8 competitive coach pitch, 9, 10 kid pitch, 11, 12 and so forth. Whereas, here it seems like some of the local places, there's maybe more of a slow pitch.
8 years old.
Yeah,
you're probably playing the same kind of generic coach pitch up to 8, but the moment that the kids start pitching in 9, you're either especially with girls, you're either playing fast pitch or you're playing slow pitch, and they're only offering fast pitch in one spot.
Right.
And I actually think they only start that at 10 years old in the city. So, yeah, it's a lot different.
And so I think, people are playing because they wanted to see their kids out. We kind of grew up that way in the summertime. We got to play at the ball field. And I think it's great, and I'm glad they're playing at least something. But I think giving those kids that experience playing baseball or fast pitch until they're at least 12. Because at 13, you go to the big field in baseball, things change with the fast pitch rules. Then you're in middle school. But at that point, you probably kind of know, hey, this is for me or this is not for me. At 8, 9, I don't think you really know that. And so I think you give these kids some experience, from that standpoint to grow. And then we've got to keep the ballparks going. Morrison, Midway, Centertown, those are important to the communities. They're important to those people. So what you do is you set up a schedule, and you have 4 or 5 teams in the city, 2 or 3 at Centertown, 2 or 3 at Morrison, 2 or 3 at Midway. Then they all play each other. So one week you're playing a home game at Midway, then you're traveling to Morrison on Thursday.
I like it.
And go around. And then you're getting to see all the kids.
Yep.
Everybody knows everybody, because at the end of the day, we're still one high school. We're still one Warren County, So.
Hey man, you're speaking my language right now. And again, too, I've even said that at some point that, you and I both, we exhausted our playing careers at baseball, but we didn't pick up. I don't really think I picked up a softball bat. Well, I didn't pick up a softball bat until I was done with baseball. And when I knew I was done with baseball, I was like, okay, now I'll start playing softball.
Yeah.
I thought that was always the natural progression, but in some aspects, it's kind of flip-flopped a little bit in town. But we can always change that back. But like I said, we have an entire conversation we could have on all that, and we'll have to do it again some other time. But hey, I want to make sure we thank Reddick Brown Ford again, 5917 Manchester Highway, taking that short drive on 55. Hey, man, we're the Highway 55 Chamber of Commerce on the Simmons Says Show on the Warren County Sports Authority. We will be back with more with Jamison Bolden. I'm going to quiz him on some 04 trivia. We'll see how it goes. Class of 04 trivia. And hopefully he has the answers, because I sure don't. We'll be back on the Simmons Says Show.
Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself.
Looking for something elevated but still close to home? At the Local on Morford, you'll find bold flavors, craft cocktails, and a stylish setting that feels anything but small town. From $10 lunch specials to candlelit dinners, we're open 7 days a week to serve you something memorable, because great food shouldn't require a road trip. The Local on Morford, located at 208 East Morford Street in historic downtown McMinnville.
Is your ride ready for summer? Get a synthetic blend oil change from Reddick Brown Ford right now at mainstreetshopper.llc for up to 50% off. While you're there, grab gift certificates to Old Oak Mercantile, The Crouch House, and Southern Traditions Gifts. All from trusted local favorites, and all for less. Shop local. Shop big. Visit mainstreetshopper.llc today.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
I'm Tim Hitchcock, inviting you to join me every Tuesday at 5 for Hey Hey Hitchcock, proudly presented by Farm Credit Mid-America. We're talking everything green, from backyard gardening tips to big ag insights. Plus, special guests from right here in the nursery capital of the world. Tune in on 97.7 WBMC every Tuesday at 5, or catch us streaming live on Facebook. Also available on YouTube.
Tennessee summers are the best, grilling, chilling, and streaming. Nobody offers synchronous multi-gig fiber internet speed and the ability to expand your Wi-Fi coverage area like Ben Lomond Connect. Plus, BLC is offering our customers a chance to win a free $300 value Weber grill or one of 9 free internet monthly bill credits. All you have to do is send a picture of your family grilling, chilling, and streaming to marketing at benlomond.org along with your name, address, and phone number by August 31st. Not a customer? Don't delay and call your local BLC office today. Some exclusions may apply.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Fantastic Four, rated PG-13. Bad Guys 2, rated PG. The Naked Gun, rated PG-13. Jurassic World, rated PG-13. And Superman, rated PG-13.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Talk Radio, WBMC, and translator W249DQ McMinnville, WBMC.
Oh man, we're not. Are we gonna get to the 1, 2, 3? We can. I mean,
I'd like to.
There you go. No, we're still not get to it. We had a chance. 1, 2, 3, take your hand, come with me.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me sing it. Hey, we're back on the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. Also on AM 960. We're on YouTube at Main Street Media McMinnville. We're on the WBMC app, and we're also on Facebook at the Radio WBMC 97.7 FM page. What did Alex say, man? I saw him text a second ago. What's he bothering us with?
He was making sure you were aware that it's pharmacist, FARM, CIST. So he wanted to clarify that.
That's perfect, man. I like that. Hey, again, too, we want to make sure we're thanking our sponsor on this show, including the Cafe at Tree City. Kevel was in here yesterday. He was good. Hey, prickly pear tea. I didn't know I was going to be a tea guy. But I went over there and got a prickly pear tea. It's non-caffeinated, got a little honey in it. It was really good. It's just clean. I feel better when I had that. Connor, how was your black coffee yesterday?
It was delicious.
And you just knocked it down?
You know, normally, because they still won't give me my ashtray in here, it normally pairs well with a Winston Light.
Yeah.
The funny had to
thing,
pair well with the Zen Wintergreen.
Yeah, I figured it did, man. I really think people think that this is an act. It is 1,000% not an act. This is exactly how he is all the time. James, are you a coffee guy?
I never grew up, so I was going to say I was proud of you for going the tea route, and I did hear you mention that the Elena, the intern, got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch drink. I may have to give that a shot.
Yeah,
I've got to try to ease my way into it, but it's never acquired the taste.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Frappe. It's basically a milkshake. You'll love it.
Okay, I can handle that. But
you're like Regan Kelsey, the Fair Board president, last week.
Yeah.
That I asked him about. I was like, "What's your favorite coffee?" He goes, "My favorite flavor is Sun Drop."
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly. So yeah, we're on the same page there.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to tell everybody over there at the Cafe at Tree City, open 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily most days. But Kevel did message me today and let everybody know that they will be closing at 1 p.m. today. So that won't be, I don't think that'll be necessarily a daily thing just today. But that's the good thing about advertising on local live radio is I can break the news to people immediately. So they will be closing at 1 o'clock today at the Cafe at Tree City, 809 Sparta Street. Yeah.
Speaking of Kevel, I just wanted to, congratulate him on all the things he's doing. Heard him on the show yesterday and all the business ventures he has going on. It was, really impressive, quite exhausting. I actually thought, man, I needed to kind of rewrite my resume before I came here today and make up a few things to sound like I was as important and good as he is. I thought headmaster at Bishop Sycamore High School.
That would have been nice.
Publicist for the Astronomer CEO. Things like that, just to kind of make some jobs up. But no, I'm proud of him. I think it's awesome that, the investment that people like him are putting back into the community, into the county. And I know we talk a lot about this too, with this being our class reunion this week. It's we are family, and so we take a lot of pride in when our families do things and make a difference. And so thankful for him. And I know I saw Jennifer Flatt the night at Main Street Live, the work she's doing with Main Street McMinnville, Ashley Gillentine, right, at Park Theater. So yeah, a lot of these people, and there's others. I'm sure I'm leaving someone out, but all the work they're doing downtown, just what a great environment.
You can't throw a rocket on Main Street without seeing somebody from class of 04.
Oh, Seth. Yeah. Seth Davis. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I want to say they're littered everywhere at downtown. Trust me. I mean, including myself. I'm over here on Main Street.
Yeah.
Main Street Media, so I always like try to make fun of it's all it is downtown Main Street. That's all we talk about as I work at Main Street Media. So I might need to tone that down a little bit.
When we were kids, I think, I don't know if it was you and I talked about this or somebody else. I can count really on one hand how many times we came downtown and did things. And now we're here once or twice. I know you're here every day, obviously working, but for the layman, it's once or twice a week to come down because there's so many events going on. And so I just think it's awesome that my kids will have a chance to kind of grow up in that type of situation.
Got the parade, the grassy knoll over there that they're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. The lot or whatever they're calling it now. I don't keep up with stuff like that. But yeah, we'd have a parade every now and then of course we had the city drugstore over there. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe all the stuff that you're talking about is at Stewart's Pharmacy all the time or city drugstore getting milkshakes and stuff like that. Maybe that's why you just sit there and watch. You didn't know you were being indoctrinated into becoming a pharmacist, and then that's how it happened.
But for all the different reasons, not the healthcare part of it.
Yeah, not at any time that they're like, hey, why don't you come back here in the back and we'll show you what you're going to actually be doing. You're like, oh, I don't do that.
I know, I'm going to finish my drink.
So I just came for the milkshake. What are you talking about? Hey, we asked yesterday about the class of 04 superlative winners, and we have one in the building today because you were, Mr. Warren County? Mm-hmm. What did you not win when you were in school? Because I feel like were you prom king?
No.
You weren't prom king? You didn't win that? Were you mad about it?
No.
Was that the first one you're like, thank God? I was like, because this was something you got a lot of crap about in school, was like, oh, he wins literally everything. It was you, Bethany won a lot of stuff, Courtney Martin won a lot of stuff, but for the most part, it was just a rotating list of women with you being the same guy that won everything.
That sounds bad. My wife's listening.
Emily, it wasn't his choice. People voted him into it. It was not him. He's only about Emily. He's told me this forever.
Courtney Martin, she was a homecoming queen.
Yep.
Erica Porter was missed.
Oh, my apologies, Eric. I forgot that.
Was missed WCHS. Yeah, actually, I heard you ask Kevel that yesterday, and it was funny because Saturday I was looking for the sports radio shirt. I wanted to bust it out, and actually came across the annuals. I didn't look at them though. My son was with me, and he kind of started flipping through them some, and he had a sheepish grin on his face. He never did tell me what he was laughing at, but I'll have to get to the bottom of that later. But anyways, so I knew where they were. So after I heard you ask Kevel, I thought I should go back and look and make sure I'm prepared for this question. Yeah. But I said, no, I'm going to challenge myself to see if I could come up with it. But I think I remember most of them. I know that Alex and Bethany, because it was so cute, still married,
Yep.
They were most popular couple.
Yep. Most popular,
male or female. I want to say Dustin Dow was most studious.
Most studious sounds right. I want to know who was most likely to succeed. Was that maybe like Nathan Smith and somebody, or Nathan Maxwell? We'd have to go back and look.
I have to look.
And then I don't know with the girl. And then of course they pointed out yesterday Sarah Godwin was most talented.
And I believe Garrett Martin was the.
That's who I thought too on that one. And that sounds about right. I know Ashley or Jennifer or Shelly Young. At one point, somebody is going to come on here and say, "Here's the entire list of that." I mean, most athletic. That'd be, was it Leanne and Reese?
Yeah.
And I told somebody, I said, I really wanted to ask Leanne to come on, but she teaches. So I was like, I don't really think she can get off from 9:15 to 10. But someone was like, why Leanne? I was like, A, most athletic, and B, I was like, could you imagine bringing in your prom date 20 years later and be like, how's it going?
This should happen. Yeah, just call Betsy over there and tell her to give Leanne a couple hours off. They'll be fine.
I'm sure they will jump right on that.
That's definitely must see radio.
That would be funny. Maybe I can get her to come over here on that fair day or something when they're actually when they're off school, when they're not working and I am.
That's something else that's kind of fun. So I'm seeing Leanne a lot right now. My oldest son Gus is playing middle school football, and her son Zeke is as well. So we're seeing each other a lot at the scrimmages and things. And a lot of our classmates, it seems like, have a lot of kids in this, I guess it'd be the 2031 class, one of these days coming up. And William Collier, I run into him quite a bit, so it's always kind of fun to get to these events and see your old classmates and have a reunion, there as well.
Yeah, the only time that y'all are going to see me there is when I'm covering it, though.
Hey, that's all right. That's part of it.
Yeah, but hey, I'm happy to have the reunion anytime we're out there as well, man. But no, it's been really cool about going back and seeing everybody, and then just doing this week. So I think I'm going to have Amy Hillis Qualls is going to be on tomorrow. So that's going to be the one that she's going to be the one that says, "Hey, remember all your hot takes on cheerleading back in the day? I hope you do not bring those up."
Hey, now you've incentivized her here to get her ammunition going.
Hey, man, you got to give the people what they want. Hey, that's what we call in the business a teaser.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, we've run out of time today. Jameson, man, appreciate you coming on, and hope that everything goes well with you. Get back to work, and I'm sure I'll see you at the ballparks and everything else this summer. And the rest of the summer and into the fall, man.
Well, thanks so much for having me. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and super proud of you and all you're doing here with the show, and congrats on your recent 100th show.
Man, I appreciate it. Hey, we'll be back on the Simmons Says program tomorrow at 9 a.m. on WBMC 97.7 FM.
Let's talk this over. It's not like we're dead. Was it something I did? Was it something you said? Don't leave me hanging.